Pick up the phone. Pick up the phone. Pick up the phone. Pick up the phone.
disappears though, opens it up, takes down Genesis, Fault is there. And now they're going on the side of emotional rack ups 3 and 4.
Naruto that. So 2 versus 2. Dave pulls out his weapon at the last moment and flicks around. Spot one on. He's able to convert teammate Cross to come in for the double kill. And potentially the triple. Yes, he triples up.
So Euphoria. Ooh, an Ecstasy with a triple there. What a play. Can he get the ace? Ecstasy. What an ace.
Hello, welcome to the Critical Ops community stream. I am Wadiak, Senior Community Manager at Critical Force, and joined by my colleagues here.
My name is Mako. I'm the Community and Esports Coordinator at Critical Force.
Hello, I'm Nigel, the lead level designer at Critical Force.
All right, thank you for the intro. So this is the place where you get the most updated information about Critical Ops. Today's stream is a little bit different, tiny little bit different. Besides the usual news and viewer games later, we have a special guest I would like to welcome to the stream. This individual, number one, is an awesome member in our influencer program. You may have already seen the name in the stream announcement, but I would like to welcome Warren to the stream.
Hello everyone, I'm Warren. I cast for the North American Critical Ops circuit, and I'm in the influencer program. I cast with Coolmark, have been for about a year. Very happy to be here, happy to join the stream. Welcome to everybody. And I'd like to remind you, if you haven't already, follow all of the Critical Ops socials. There's a Discord, a Facebook, a Reddit, a Twitter, an esports Twitter, even an Instagram, and a web page, and a new VK page, I believe, for Russian community members. So all of those links are in the description of this channel. Go check them out. And reminder, there's going to be viewer games at the end of this community live stream. If you want to participate in the viewer games, you need to be on the beta patch of 1.28. So if you're not and you'd like to play in the viewer games, go install that beta right now.
That was beautiful. We should have special guests like you guys come on and do the whole stream. That'd be awesome. But yes, no, it's a pleasure to have you, Warren, and it's always great. Like behind, I think everyone doesn't see like behind the scenes of what goes on during the circuit when we're planning and talking about this. I mean, even just before the stream, we're just kind of planning what we're gonna do and things like that. But again, pleasure to have you, and I guess without further ado, let's talk about some stuff related to the updates and maybe some tournament stuff first. So
Yeah.
Maka? Yes.
Yeah. So a bit updates about upcoming tournaments. Not necessarily even hosted by us. So there is coming up Mobile Esports Embers of Victory tournament, and the registrations are now open for this event. If you have a team of 5 and you want to try out, try and win some cool prizes, be sure to go and register for the tournament. The tournament will be standard diffuse. It will have faction weapon rules, and it will be split between NA and South America and EU and SA. Sorry, Asia. Max teams will be 32 teams in each bracket, and combined prize pool of $1,200. And there is also over 40,000 in-game credits.
Nice.
And some G Fuel products and more. So if you're interested in playing tournaments and you have a team or you want to build a team, go there and register for the team and try out.
Yep.
And I believe we do have some circuit news as well.
Yep, and before we get to that real fast, I just want to mention, just a reminder that yes, even though we are not personally hosting this tournament, we are working together closely with Mobile Esports, so we are sponsoring this event, and it would be awesome to see a lot of our community members join this event, and only 32 teams per double region, EU, AS, NA, SA. So first come, first serve. So just to let everyone know. But yes, without further ado, let's talk a bit about the circuit. So earlier you saw the trailer, and we want to make sure we did talk about it. So just in case you didn't know about circuit, it's our official tournament that we have in 4 different regions with a combined prize pool of $20,000. And there is 2 tournaments in this whole circuit in the season. So basically, the teams have to continue to fight for the top place and not only win some cash and in-game prizes, but points in each of those first 2 months. And whoever has the first, like the most points, will get to play in the grand finals in the 3rd month of these circuits. So we want to first congratulate really fast to the main 1 tournament winners. We have Asia, No Mercy Saints, or now they are now recognized as Rain of the Asia region. We have Europe, Rain, Team Rain. North America, we have Team Privilege, and South America, we had CSPG Saints for the main tournament number 1. So we'll find out who will take main tournament number 2. But I guess last things to say about the circuit. Warren, why don't you take it away?
Sure, Waddy. Critical Ops Circuit Season 3 main tournament number 2. The last weekend played all top 8 games. So we are down to the semifinals. The semifinals will be broadcast on YouTube on the Critical Ops Esports YouTube channel this weekend. That's October 2nd and 3rd. And then the finals will be Sunday, I believe, October 9th, a week following. So the Critical Ops Esports YouTube channel is in the description of this live stream. Go follow that and be sure to come watch the live broadcast semifinal and finals of Critical Ops Circuit Season 3 main tournament number 2. There's going to be games all weekend. There's Asia, Europe, North America, and South America.
Awesome. Look forward to see everyone there. All right. Thank you, Warren. And I guess the first thing to talk about is an event. It's not summer anymore, but we did start this at these.
Unfortunately.
Yes.
No. It is always summer somewhere.
I mean, technically,
Perhaps, maybe.
where I am, it's still kind of summer. It's still pretty hot over here, but yes, I know it's very different for you guys over there.
Yes, there was already first snow in Finland.
First
It's
snow
also not
already.
1991 anymore.
Yes.
That's true though.
Unfortunately.
Good
All right.
old times.
So let me take you guys away. So summer is here again, or it had been here again. And this time it is 91, as was already said. This newest and the raddest iteration of our famous summer event takes us back to the charming and eccentric world of retro designs, synthwave and vaporwave. So what the event brings is many new skins that most of you have probably already seen. Unfortunately, the last time we were supposed to have the stream, we had electric problems, so we are now introducing this stuff a tiny bit late. But as already seen, we have reintroduced our old favorites such as Catbot and Magenta Vice, this time for SG, and also Balisang. And yeah, make sure if you catch it while you sorry, make sure to catch it while you can. Still, there is only a bit less than a week left for the Summer 91 event, so you can still get those skins, but after that, they're gone forever. Not forever, maybe forever.
For a
Who
while,
knows?
maybe.
Well, you heard it from Mako. So Mako shared that you go check that out. So uh,
The
the
puns.
so one update 1.28. I know some of you guys may have saw the dev video earlier this weekend. But I guess we want to cover some of these things and these awesome things that's coming in 1.28. So I guess the first thing to talk about is the ambient audio. So
Yes.
yes, it's something that we have had different testing and feedback, not just from us internally, but also from our PTP members, and it's something that we wanted to put into the game. And uh, you guys want to talk about some of the benefits of this?
Yeah, sure.
Audio?
I I can kick it off, I suppose. I mean, the of course 1.28 beta is now here, so first and foremost, if you haven't like tested yet, go get the beta right now, download, and you can even join the games later on. But anyway, ambient audio. So there was ambient audio in the maps already before. We figured that it's an option that you can turn off. So um, it is now force enabled, and the benefit of this having this is now that you know that everyone will hear the same things. It will even the playing field. Uh, it will become more part of the gameplay, so you actually have to maybe spend a little bit more effort, like sounding a little bit. Uh, but for me, the most important change or reason is that the maps feel much more alive. So the game is much more immersive now. There's, if you listen around, the world isn't silent. So you hear stuff, you hear all kinds of stuff. And there's, even in comparison with the real world, there's not much ambient audio compared to that in Critical Ops, but it is there now. So yeah, I think it's a very nice change, and as mentioned, like we tested it with a bunch of players to kind of have like that compromise, or that fine line of balance between, okay, what is like too intrusive and what is like decent or acceptable, and we settled with this, and I think it's in a very good state, and I'm quite happy about it.
Yeah, but definitely give it a try. It's again, it's not like a change where it's just like there's gonna be all this random sounds all over the place. It's pretty. It's been thought pretty well through, and again,
Yes.
like Nigel said, it's been tested. So please give it a try yourselves, and yeah, can't wait to talk about this in the future as well. But yes, the next thing about in this update is the well, not this update, coming update soon. I guess you would say, like Holly said, soon, not now, not in this update, but soon. But in the video, basically that's what Kale said, and vote to surrender is the next thing. So basically, this feature is coming. Let's say when you're ranking, and for example, this person is AFK. Sometimes, unfortunately, you meet a player like this on your team, and that DCs, and it's gonna be a rough game, right? And after a period of time, then you can initiate this vote to surrender, and this is kind of created with our players in mind, so that you can kind of save time. So basically, that one game may have not have been so good, but you can stop the game, and then you can start another game. Hopefully the next game is better for you. But I really do like that feature. I think there's been many talks about things like this. I mean, we obviously want to improve your ranked experience. Some people talked about different things. Oh, can you like kick somebody, or can you do all these different things? I think this is one of the things that makes more sense, that doesn't give like a team unfair advantage, because if you think about it, you have like a vote to kick in ranked. It doesn't really make sense. I think that would make sense more like a custom match or something like that. But if you do that in a ranked game, where you're actually battling for your placement, it doesn't really make sense.
Yeah,
But
I agree.
yeah, anything else you guys want to add to that?
No, I think, well, it's 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 great to see stuff like this coming up, and it just shows we're constantly trying to improve the overall experience, and we very much understand like the sometimes the troubles that people go through, so we'll try to make it as smooth as possible and as nice as possible for everyone. So I'm looking forward to that feature as well, because I'm also not the best, and also of course I also sometimes feel like it's a lost game, and it's like, or someone is AFK, and you know it happens. That's just how the world works.
Yeah, unfortunately. But like I just said, a lot of different things that we have been pushing is for your experience. So everybody that's listening right now, like we try to think about how your experience is, and I guess like for example, the next the next thing that we're supposed to talk about is the block plan requests, and we'll look into more different things in the future. But basically, we want your experience to be good. You're playing ranked, you have a better experience, everything else. So that in mind. But talking about experience, but we also want your in-game experience to be really well. So we have Nigel, our lead level designer here, and might as well have the best knowledgeable person to talk about these maps, because I won't be able to. I mean, I will be able to talk about it, but I think you do so much better with this.
Oh, thank you, man. I
Yes.
appreciate that. You still do a very good job. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
But yeah, let's head into it. So of course, um, this this update 1.28, which is now in beta, of course it's more a, let's say, map update. You know what I mean? So there is the main takeaways are that Bureau is reworked. So a classic map is now updated and better. Um, so you can see some of the pictures going on here for Bureau as well as Division, because Division got a rebalance. So I want to emphasize again like the difference between like a rework and a rebalance. A rework basically means that an old map needs to be reworked in a new way so it can be updated faster, easier. Bugs can get fixed faster, and a rebalance is where the core layout actually changes. So rework, I don't touch the core layout all too much, but with a rebalance, there's more like bigger stuff going on. So for the people who've already seen Division, for example, Division is of course now different. Um, I'm very happy with the way how everything looks and how everything performs so far. I've heard some feedback. I've watched some of your videos. It looks very cool. Thank you so much. And of course, these two maps that got updated also have the ambient audio in there as well. So it's not only does it look good, it also sounds very good. um, there's not much else for me to say actually. I guess I said some stuff in the developer update video. You might recognize me from there. Hello. And the patch notes, you can also read about it there. You can go to our website for that. And of course, if you want to really, really see it, then just download beta and go try it out. That would be cool. But yeah, that's basically all there is to say from me about it, I guess.
Yeah, and definitely we'll get to try this on stream later on today. We're gonna do some viewer games, so you guys can get into the game, play with Warren here.
Yeah.
And basically, what I'm doing here is just kind of showing you what I guess the cinematic view of what Division looked like. And I can jump into Bureau later. You can take a look at that before we start the game. But yeah, I guess that's the changes there. Anything else that you would like to add before we get into some Q&A from the community?
For me, for my part, it's of course it's not just Division and Bureau that got updated. For those familiar, Legacy was removed from the ranked map pool. due to a bug. The bug is now resolved, and it will be back in a ranked map pool. I always try to say map to rank pool. I don't know why. Anyway, and some other maps got some minor updates as well. For example, Canals Brewery, Gallery, and even though the bug was fixed in Legacy, there were some other very minor tweaks in Legacy as well. But the main takeaway is it's just this whole update is a glorified, glorious map update, and there's a lot of work it's coming from me and my team that we have finally managed to, finish and bring to you guys. So I hope you guys enjoy it. It's very cool.
Yeah, we talked about this before too. Like, we
Yeah.
talked about how old maps like had a certain like design to it, and there's like certain different sizes and different things like that. But what we have done is made it so that we can be able to build better in the future, right? Like you said,
Yes.
now that
Yes.
everything is more proportioned and every map is basically to the same kind of size, and it's
Yes.
really important. And if you haven't seen Bureau, like I was just trying it out earlier today and just seeing the final touches to this. I haven't seen certain parts of this, but the final touches to it, I was like, man, it looks clean. It looks clean. Warren, have you seen this
Thanks.
yet?
I just installed the beta before the live stream, and I ran through Bureau one time.
Okay, live reactions right now. Let's do it.
There's going to be this staircase in mid.
Okay.
There's scaffolding and a staircase now.
Okay, I'm
That's
gonna,
new.
I'm gonna fly through. I'm gonna fly
It
through.
seems
so you
like
can take a look.
is HQ longer? I know it seems like it's taller. There's still two
So-
sets of stairs, but they seem
high
like they're
ceilings?
more raised.
No, it means it's not there. I'm looking at what he's seeing right now.
Oh,
But
okay.
so the changes, like the actual, let's say the core layout is for the most part, it's like, let's say 99% intact. It's only stuff like some ceilings are a little bit lower, some doorways are a little bit different. I did intentionally remove a few sidelines, and of course, as you can see, like the graphics got updated, and it just looks overall nicer now. But yeah, in this particular section that we're spectating right now, I think someone lost his laptop there.
I think that's where it went. Okay.
Yes. Um, but I guess, actually, now that we're hovering here, I'm just gonna go by what I see here. So this middle wall in the middle, there used to be like standalone monitors, and they had like a gap in between them, which annoyingly caused sometimes that you could unintentionally actually spot people through like those small gaps. So that's why I decided to make it a solid wall,
All
so
right.
you can actually, you know that you won't be spotted when you walk behind it. The staircase here is a little bit different. I moved the staircase to here, so there's no unnecessary vertical gameplay here. But aside from that, it hasn't changed much. It's still the same corridor. It is still, and this bomb site is still the same bomb site as you used to, but the assets are a little bit different. What people commonly refer to as like head glitching, that's now much less of an issue because of the way this map has been built right now. One important thing to note here also, on this particular bomb site, is that the actual bomb target is no longer like a radius, like a circle. It is now a box, and the outline of the floor that dictates also where you can plant the bomb. So just be aware of that. Um,
Right there.
there's a lot of
That's
like
very important.
small, yeah, like so here the not the carpet, but let's say the metal floor around it, like it's a box. So yeah, that's now the actual bomb planting area. So, and particularly here also in the vent hall, the vent is now aligned to the ground and it goes up in the vent. So it was not hard to get into the vent in like Bureau, let's say the old Bureau for now. But it could be tedious where you could easily fall off and you had to walk around again. So we decided to just lower it to the ground so it's easier to access. And this particular angle, you can no longer watch all the way into the bomb site from B long. You can no longer watch all the way into the bomb site. The wall has been extended a little bit. So these are like the small like layout improvements, but it doesn't change the layout majorly. So there's no like pathways completely different as opposed to like how it was before. But just saying, with a rework, it is theoretically possible to rebalance the map, such as I did for Division right now in this same update. I'm not saying I'm going to do that, I'm just saying it is now possible. It was not possible with the state of Bureau before this update, and now it will be possible. And that goes for any map that needs to be reworked. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
No, the thing is it's when you have a new like when you even just redesign the map, I really do want everyone to see it because it's there's a lot to kind of put a factor, and especially if if you've seen what it looks like before, you can kind of see, wow, that's so much cooler, and that's different, that's new, and it just visually it looks really good. As time goes on, we have to kind of go with the times, right? Like when things like,
Yeah.
like when technology gets better, then you have to update your technology, and basically that's
Yeah.
what we are doing here.
Yeah, definitely. And it's very necessary first and foremost to do this, to make sure that the maps are all in a state where we can easily fix stuff. So when now people report, let's say, some spots that needs to be fixed, like you can drop the bomb accidentally or something like this and it gets stuck, it's now much easier to address versus how it was before. Like, I won't bore you with the technical details, but the end result of a rework is just it will perform better, it looks better, and most of the time it also just plays better. So yeah, and again, guys, you have to download beta and just check it out. Otherwise, you have to wait for a while.
Yes. But yes, check out beta. Let's get into some Q&A right here, and I guess right off the bat we can already talk about. There's no set date yet for the update, so like Nigel said, download beta, give it a try if you want to try it.
Yes.
And do that first. What is some common questions that we get?
Well, of course, when this, when that. So
Yes.
just to clarify for the beta, like the more people join beta, the faster it actually goes, because then we get more like information. What like a beta means that it's a period of like, okay, is this version good enough to go like for everyone? So the more people we have in beta, the faster we can get feedback and the faster we can push out beta. But I guess like over the course of what, like years, beta periods typically take up to a couple of weeks. So, and we just released beta basically this week, so don't expect today or tomorrow. That's a little bit too much. But
Yep.
soon, always when the question contains the word when, the answer is soon.
Yes, soon. But yeah, so we can already take some questions and suggestions and things like that in the chat. I think someone mentioned about permanent game modes. We have been exploring the game modes that we actually put out, and like we said before, like there has been kind of like major changes where we were able to now possible to do different types of game modes. So as we do these things, based on your feedback, based on your participation, we get to see like, hey, maybe this is something that we may be able to add as a permanent game mode in the future. But we're still exploring, we're still looking. So I guess continue to give your feedback as always, and we'll see from there. Molotov, always something that is brought up. And again, it's Molotov is a tricky thing, because if you imagine certain bomb sites that aren't that big, and everybody has the capability to buy a Molotov, that is just it's just gonna be, I don't know, very unpleasant. I guess the best way to say it, if everybody has a Molotov and everyone's burning, it's just, yeah, not a good idea. But yes, some people were saying if you could add more weapons, we're exploring that. Some people were saying add new maps. Of course, that's in development, right, Nigel?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, yes, definitely. I mean, it's no secret that I'm working on existing maps, but I'm also always working on new maps as well. So you can expect still a new map within this year. At least that's our goal. We're working very hard to make that happen. But a new diffuse map will come this year still. Yes.
Ooh, you heard it here. You heard it here. Uh, Someone says about breakable objects. So we did cover this before. I think it was a while ago though, but
Yeah.
it's
It would be nice, but it's technically not possible right
yeah.
now. I'm not saying it's technically impossible forever. I'm just saying that right now it's kind of a huge endeavor to undertake, so I don't expect it to happen anytime soon. I would like it, but it's a technical complex thing to do. So just don't count on it right now.
Yeah. And remember, Warren is here, so if you have any questions about being an influencer or being a caster, you can also ask those questions here. You know, like Warren, like you know, what does it take to be to just make content? Like what can you give us suggestion to anybody, you know, that is striving to do something like that?
Are you asking, Waddy, or are you suggesting that someone ask?
I'm suggesting that you can answer that question.
Oh, I would say do everything Cool Mark does. Make Cool Mark your role model. He's very professional. He's very punctual. He's very consistent. Emulate his actions, you know, his upload pace. But as far as YouTube, I'm not sure. On Twitch, you can just start streaming. There's a ton of people that want to watch Critical Ops streams, and there's not that many streamers. You can just use StreamChamp on iOS or Streamlabs on Android. I believe the Twitch app has a built-in screen broadcast to Twitch feature now,
It does.
and you can just go for it. My number one tip is just have a consistent schedule, and two, you can't see my fingers, I'm not holding them in the camera. Two is every single Bluetooth headset that exists besides AirPods with StreamChamp on iOS will crash whatever application you're streaming with. So
Oh,
you need to use a
man.
wired headset or just no headset.
Okay.
But just start streaming ops to Twitch. There's those three applications, StreamChamp, Streamlabs, and I believe the Twitch app itself. Just have a consistent schedule. Don't use a Bluetooth headset. And I bet people will watch. People really like watching Critical Ops streams.
Thank you, Warren.
I guess having a cat in the background also helps.
Yes,
Yeah, people
I was
love
just
cats.
gonna say that. Yes. All right, but again, let's get back to some of these questions. Right after, we'll do some giveaways, and then let's start the viewer games. But again, 1.28. Get on there if you want to play in the viewer games today.
Yes.
Someone says custom stickers or something that you can put on the guns. Again, that's there's a lot we have to think about, and what Nigel said, like it's not that it's impossible, but we have to really think about a lot of things in the perspective of like adding things to the game, because you have to imagine that this is a mobile game, right? And you can only have it the size of the game to be a certain amount. So we try to support as many devices as we can across many different iOS and Android devices, and you know, we try to make it so that, you know, it's your experience is good no matter what device that you're on. And if we were to just add many different things, it could increase the size of the game, but also create problems for older devices. So there's a lot that we have to think about when we're developing different things. But
Yeah.
hey, I mean, if it's just suggestion wise, you know, like for us, it's like we are gamers ourselves. We would love to add so many different things, and there's so many times that we're just talking about, oh, that'd be so cool if we add this. And like earlier, that person said about breakable objects. I would love to like knock a cup off and have it break,
Yeah.
but we also have to be just careful of what we do.
Yes. definitely. Good point. There was one question for me specifically. I will just take the stage and answer it. So people are always asking me about like stuff that was in maps before and no longer there. So no, the subway is not coming back in Legacy. It had no purpose. So no.
Someone says emotes. Um, I think emotes are cool.
Yeah,
do-
could work. I
Yeah,
guess, but
You just wander around and you just do a happy face. Not toxic at all, but just just a happy face.
yes.
It's very friendly.
You can have like a coalition model covering his eyes and a flash grenade in the corner of like a sticker.
That'd be cool.
And there's so many good ideas. Like
Yeah.
it's yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah.
But then again, like what you said, it's something we have to like consider in many different aspects. So
Yes. Someone.
Oh.
Gloves and pass. People are asking about if we'll ever have a battle pass with gloves.
I don't think so. I'm not the look. I'm not the one doing the critical pass or anything, but you know, knives are rare. Gloves are even more rare. So when it, in my personal opinion, if it's in the pass, then for me personally, yes, of course, oh, nice gloves. But then it doesn't really. It's no longer a rare thing, or am I wrong?
Yeah, no, we want to keep gloves as the most rare of the cosmetics, and that, as far as I know, that is the reason why we don't want to put gloves in passes.
Yeah.
And they mentioned someone mentioned about voice chat again. I think like we talked about this, and I think it's the same thing. It's the gameplay experience. If you add voice chat, for example, and then everybody all of a sudden their ping goes up, it's not the best scenario, right? So we have been thinking about other things that maybe could be better. Like we said before, maybe there's like a quick chat. Maybe it just says bomb site B or bomb site A.
Yeah.
And it just that helps tremendously when you're in the game, when you're not just you have to go to a corner and type hey B. They're coming B. So we're thinking about that, and yeah, there's many different great ideas for that, and hopefully we can be able to add something in the near future for you guys for that.
Yeah, and there's always, of course, other apps like Discord to just do it like there, I don't expect voice chat to be a thing, but that's again not my department, so to say.
Yes. Someone says, is there a Halloween event this year? Ooh, yes.
Oh,
You
spooky.
You will see soon.
Yeah.
Someone mentioned, I guess, last two questions. Someone mentioned about like gun buffs and nerfs and stuff like that. And although we do these changes to change up the meta and weapon balance and stuff like that, we don't like to do it too much. I think honestly, I think it's good to have it maybe like max twice a year. I would say at least one time a year to just have this new meta of weapons that you play in. If you change it too much, it just gets very inconsistent. And I think with how our game is you have to, like, there's a lot of skill based, and you have to kind of learn a lot about different things, especially weapons in the game. And if it's always changing, then it's going to be very hard for anyone to play the game.
Yep.
Different knives on each side. That's been an interesting thing too, because let's say it would be cool to have a different loadout. If you have like if you're on breach side, you have like this set of loadouts, and then you jump to the other side. That's a good idea, but again, you gotta think about
that's like very demanding. Like,
yes,
we try to support every device, and like being like and stuff like this then makes me wonder, like, where does it stop? So okay, if you can change your knife for every team, okay, then a knife is a weapon, so okay, you change the other ones. Like, it's my opinion, right? So then, if that's possible, then what stops like everyone from thinking, okay, I should just be able to change the skin on the fly in game? Like, then makes no sense to me. You go in with a particular setup, and that's what you want. But like what he said before, what I would want to see as like let's say a way for me to like pick what I want before I go into games, like a loadout preset. That would be cool. So I can
Yeah,
just select, okay, for the next couple of games I want preset A, and then after I switch to preset B, and I don't have to change every individual weapon skin. Like, that would already solve that problem for me, at least.
yeah, for sure. And I would like to kind of end this session. And when we're playing games, you guys can continue to ask questions. Mako will be here, answering your questions and listening to your suggestions here. But I just want to kind of make note here that we have to be careful of what we work on first, because we don't have the biggest team, just to remind everyone, and we have to be careful. It's like, would you rather, for example, add a different, so for you to be able to wear different things, or would you rather have, let's say, like voltage surrender, or maybe in the future custom crosshairs, or something more important that will affect your gameplay experience. So I think, as we are also building our esports, that's something that we are pushing to make sure that the experience for the players themselves, no matter if you're an old player or a new player, is the best as we can offer you, and that's what we want to focus on, everything that we add to the game.
Yeah, and also on top of that, like if we just add every single thing that everyone asks, that of course makes the game a lot bigger. And then when we see at the same time we see suggestions that add this, add this, add this, add this, and also make the game smaller. Like, it kind of doesn't just work like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anywho, let's without further ado, let's do some giveaways, and get some standard cases going, right? We're not giving away cats, but that's let's do a I guess everybody can pick a name. So if everybody that's in chat, just type your IGN exactly how it's spelled in the game, and all of us will pick a name to win
Okay.
a standard case. Yes.
Yes. I will pick a random name from Twitch. So just type your IGN. Do not include the actual like letters IGN. Just type whatever your in-game name is. Just type it full. Otherwise, I will skip you.
And as that's
Um,
going on, I'm gonna start the room.
Yes.
The first game that we're gonna play is first to 9 rounds, diffuse mode, faction weapons. And
Do we pick one per person?
Yes.
Yes. I will. I'll make sure you type your IGN correct as well, because people have mistakenly put in their IGNs in the chat, and then they win. Oh yeah, and then they typed in the wrong name. That is very unfortunate. Anyway, I got my pick, and I will hold until someone else. Marco, did you select one?
I'm ready.
You're ready? Okay. Well,
Yes.
I guess you can kick it off then. I guess. Who is your pick?
Okay, my pick is Eruptive. Congratulations for winning a case.
Yes. Then Warren, go ahead. What was your pick?
I chose A5 Foxtrot. Congratulations on winning a case.
Nice. congrats to you both. And then my pick with my very trustworthy method, which is pointing the finger at the chat and then stopping it and then, oh, this is the one. It's holiday, but the O is an X, so HX Holiday, I suppose. Congratulations for winning the case.
Okay, and my pick is ZIFEO. ZIFEO.
Congrats.
Zifio. Reminds me of Rufio. All right. Okay. So I gave the code. So you guys, Warren, if you can join first. Nigel, are you joining us too, or?
Yeah, I can join. Well, I'll join later because.
Okay.
As in, like, I first let other people join in.
Okay. I will type in the code and the password once Warren's in. If you could announce this code and password to everybody, for everybody to join. There you go.
Warren is going to announce the room code and password.
Yeah. So go ahead, Warren.
I am loading.
Professional.
Okay. Let everyone know. Let everyone know what the code and
I'm
password
also going to
is.
type it in Twitch chat.
I'll type it in. I'll do it for
okay.
You can just announce it. Yeah.
The room code is W, as in Warren, K as in Carl with a K, X as in xylophone, O as in orange, and C as in Carl with a C. That's WKXOC. And there's a password. It's achoo, like a sneeze. All lowercase letters, ACHEW.
Bless you, Warren.
Bless you.
Chew.
Bless you. So.
K as a car.
Okay.
Ooh, look at this. Deep Secrets 24. Can you add an option to hold button to crouch in addition to touch to crouch? So, like, you would release to stand up from your crouch?
Yeah, that's
Sort of like
thing.
release to fire with sniper rifles?
That would be really nice, to be honest.
Yeah. That would be a good. That'd be nice. I think in general, there's different people that's asking for different buttons on the screen. So let's say if you have a fire button on the right side, maybe, and maybe someone would like to also have an additional one, because that's just, like different people play different ways, right? So it would be cool to have different options for different things like that. But the giveaway's over. We're gonna be checking out this bureau map here, and
I will be answering to your questions.
yes,
Oh,
Meanwhile-
Woody, am I allowed to play? Looks like you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play.
yeah, of course.
Oh, it started.
Okay, I'm gonna restart it though.
Yeah, go ahead.
Someone was asking about the voice chat again, so we already answered to the voice chat question. So you can, after the stream is done, you can go a bit back and watch the earlier parts about the Q&A and go see the answer. Room code and server. I believe the room is already full, so
The server is DE, by the way. Oh,
Oh man.
beta doesn't have like a lot of servers because that's not necessary.
There are not a lot of questions here.
Yes. So besides the people playing in the game, if you would like to ask some more questions in the chat, go ahead and do that. Let me give a shout out to everybody that made it into this room. Vicey, Lord Meebo, Inducer, Thieves, Lias, Tropa, Trappin, Warren here, Etchi, Zilm, Axis. He's from No Mercy or Rain. Malahe, Aspect, Test from our community programs, Nigel, of course, in the flesh.
Haha.
Yes.
There's a question. I guess this is more for Nigel, but
Yes.
someone is asking, how clear would we be able to hear footsteps with the forced ambient audio?
So, of course, it's good to try the beta to like know the actual change, but I didn't change the footstep sounds or the gun sounds or any other sounds. The only thing that I changed was the ambient audio in the maps, and I went through a process where I started like looking at the original sounds, comparing them, and then testing the end result of like, okay, I need to modify the audio like this. Then testing them with some players from the community and see if they liked it and found it acceptable. And that's basically how it went. So to recap, in short, I didn't change the footstep sounds. It will still be very audible. Like the footstep sounds will be very audible. It's not like the ambient audio will mask it. That's not the case.
Yes. So in short answer, would you say that yes, you are able to hear the footsteps, and we
Yes.
have tested it out a lot to make sure that it is good.
Yes.
Warren, someone is asking, Warren, can you show your cat, please?
I can bring her back. This game's full of elite and spec ops, though. I'm playing scared right now.
Having
It's
issues?
hyper focused.
I'm a professional, no worries. See? Oh man, how ironic, I even got you, bro.
Let me see where they're at.
Yeah, okay. Oh.
Make players able to see your gloves in game. I believe this is something that we would want to do in the future.
I mean, we talked.
Yeah.
Go back to what I just talked about before, about the whole devices stuff. That's what it is. Because I think it's like people want to show that off, obviously, but resource wise, you know, what makes sense for the players of the game. You know.
Yes.
Yeah, there is your answer.
Yes, because honestly, like I would love to see these animations. Like if you could see your enemy do these animations on the other side, you know. Oh god.
Okay, I have a question here that is for Nigel, and I want to hear Nigel's reaction.
Oh no. What's up?
So, question for Nigel: would there ever be a release of maybe source code or some way to make maps for people on PC and maybe post them on Discord? So, I guess the person is asking tools for
He's shaking his
him or
head
hers-
already.
his or her PC to make maps themselves.
No, that's not possible. The way our game is built, we don't have like, it's like people compare our game to what they are used to from other games, and other games that typically have like editors and stuff like this. That's not how this works. So the very short answer is no. The slightly
Aw.
longer answer is like,
Doggy.
if you
Sorry.
want to make maps for COPS, then you know, apply for a job. Then I will decide if I want you in my team or not, and then let's see what's possible. But no, the short answer is just no, not possible.
Yeah. Someone's asking for more tiers for Critical Pass. We have tested more and less tiers in the past Critical Passes. We have tested, I believe we had 100 in one, I believe we had 60 in one, I believe we also had 10 tiers in one Critical Pass in the past. And we have seen that this amount is currently the best one. So,
Yes.
because currently everyone or currently a lot of players can finish the Critical Pass in time, and if we add more, then of course it becomes a bit harder. Of course you can just like blast through the Critical Pass in like 2-3 days or in a week, but I mean, not everyone has the same amount of time to play. For example, if you are a person who goes to work every single day, if you're a person who maybe even studies at the same time, you might not have as much time in your hands.
Yeah.
So currently, the critical pass is well, I don't want to say perfect because nothing is perfect, but it's pretty close to perfection.
Yes.
So someone mentioned, why don't you use existing skins and then just put it on other guns? I mean, I think we have done that with some of the skins, but if you do that to every single weapon, I think sometimes it won't be as special anymore. So someone mentioned about the koi, for example. I would love to see the koi out of some other guns, to be honest with you, but I think it's also just that bragging rights. You
Yeah.
got that koi, that beautiful blue koi.
When we put the animation graphics to low, the gloves disappear. Is it
Yes.
fixed in the next update?
We are working on it. It's already reported. Many of the issues that are being brought up, like either on Discord or whatever, please keep reporting them to our in-game support. That's useful. But this is also an issue that we're already aware of and investigating the issue and trying to make a fix for it as soon as possible.
Please do something like in CS:GO where you can exchange skins or sell them.
No.
No, that is not going to happen. We are not planning to add a marketplace or a trade possibility for skins. You can buy your own cases, you can get skins, you can get blue tokens from duplicate skins, and that way you can sort of buy skins.
Yes.
But we are not going to add a possibility to trade them. Does new bureau have duck?
No comment.
Look, I'm
Maybe,
is the
maybe
answer.
not.
I'm
I
ducking.
haven't found a duck so far.
I'm ducking.
I'm looking though.
You guys.
I'm also duck. Ah! Oh, okay, sorry. There was a guy in front of me. Okay, rip. Oh.
Can you guys fix the remix? The size is good, but right now it is at an angle, and before it wasn't angled like that.
Send any.
I don't see any problem with it.
Yeah,
currently,
I
at
mean,
least.
if you guys feel that there's certain things, you can always send to support, right? I mean,
Yeah.
if you think it's a bug or something, you can always send to our support. In-game supports, help shift, or support at criticalforce.fi email. So go ahead and do that.
Someone says, "I wish Nigel was my big brother."
Keep on wishing, bro.
No, you don't.
Ooh, teams have been flipped.
More default skins for premium cases and standard cases. That we have maybe talked about something that's similar to this, but I cannot open it more than that. Let's just say that. Someone is already saying, please bring back old bureau.
Yep.
Is the angle from the wall between mid and intel, is that angle into banana a little tighter?
If I
Like there's
if
a
I
file cabinet.
know what you're talking about, then I think so. It might have changed. I think yes.
Hello, Critical Ops. How are you? I guess you mean Critical Force, and I would say I guess we're good. I would like to ask you if Molotov will ever be added. So this is one of the questions that's asked pretty much every single stream, and the answer is always we are exploring possibilities, but currently the maps are just not designed in a way that Molotov would fit into the gameplay. Something like Molotov would change the gameplay a lot, very drastically. And with the current maps, we have a lot of tight corridors, we have a lot of tight spaces, and as like Nigel is the lead level designer, he can probably say that we have not designed these maps with a Molotov in mind. So,
Exactly. It's like for people to kind of compare. It's like changing the, let's say the characters. Like every character in the game can run twice as fast suddenly, or maybe only one team can run twice as fast. It changes the whole flow of everything, so that it's. I'm not ready to be able to change like what we have like 20 maps all in one go. So whenever something like this that majorly changes the actual core of the gameplay, I really need like time to adapt to it. I'm not saying I'm opposed to having the idea. I'm just saying it's not really feasible in this time. Maybe later, but not right now. Oh no, what if?
You got trapped.
Yes.
so that would be no for Molotov at this time.
Yeah.
Someone's saying you ruined Bureau.
Aw.
Isn't it literally the same map?
I think what it is, it's just,
It is.
whenever there's, it's just whenever there's change, there's always, there's some people that like that don't like change, I guess you would say, and
Yeah.
give it a try, honestly. Like it's,
It's the same map. It's the same map. Will any price of a gun in the game get changed?
Maybe in the future, who knows?
Yeah, exactly. So in this update, no, but for future updates, like I bet there will be some balancing changes for some guns in the future. Not that we have anything planned right now, but of course, whenever beta or whenever meta in the game changes, of course, the prizes need to follow. So I guess at some point, yes. Not currently.
Someone says, isn't it good to add footsteps on the map when someone is nearby us?
What?
I don't.
What?
I don't quite understand that question.
I don't understand either.
If you can clarify your question, please. Clarify. it,
Yes.
So we can try to answer your question there.
Aw.
Someone
How
says.
can I end? Yep.
Oh.
Go on.
No, just real quick. Someone says A site feels more brighter, NGL. So brighter Nigel, right?
Right or Nigel? Oh.
NGL, right?
I-
That's what NGL means.
Exactly.
Right.
But yes, it could be. Lighting has changed, of course, overall. So
Yes, NGL.
NGL.
Nice.
What happened to point you told that if one of our teammates go AFK, the bot will switch his position and play? I don't think we have
We
ever
never
said such
no,
thing.
Never.
No, we didn't.
Yeah. It's,
You are thinking of something else, probably.
Yes.
yes. Not something. we
And
want
now
to do.
someone is saying in the chat, NGL equals not gonna lie.
Yes, that's
No.
that's a joke.
It's Nigel. It's Nigel. Don't worry, Warren. I'm on your level.
Well,
Ah,
Someone says, "Will you play Division?" Yes, we'll play Division right after this game.
yes.
So
Yes.
you'll get to play it if you're on beta, and you get to watch it if you haven't. Someone
Can
says
you make-
NGL. I would say this: NGL.
Yep.
The maps are great. So Nigel, the maps are great.
Thanks.
Yes.
Okay, so someone is saying more credits. We are not rich. Stop milking the game, dumb devs. So,
Okay.
there is currently free way to get credits, and that is by watching ads or doing offers in the offer wall. However, the whole game right now is completely free to play. There are no forced ads, so you don't need to watch ads if you don't want to, and you can play the game without ever seeing one if you do choose so. However, this is still we are still a game company, and we do need to make money because we do make the game, we update the game consistently, and we do have to run servers for the game. So in a sense, if you would have more ways to get credits, you would then have less servers in in the change. So we do always want to explore ways to give out more stuff to you guys, but there's still the truth that we still do need to make business.
Yes. Like any other company
Yes.
or most companies.
You want
Oh
to
no! Come on!
you want to get some credits? I would say join one of these tournaments. We just talked about it. Embers of Victory. There's 40k
Yes.
credits there to win. So join one of these tournaments. Play in the circuit. You have different chances to get those.
Professional, like me. I wish.
We have not seen Nigel play in critical the circuit, sorry.
Yeah, it's because I'm too good. I don't need a team. I'm my own team. Wouldn't be fair to others, you know.
Yeah, NGL.
That is true, yeah.
NGL.
Is there any ping fixer you recommend?
Called
If you
buying
mean by
that
ping, if you mean by ping fixer like an app, I would say none. Just don't run any other app while you are playing the game. That's your ping fixer.
Ping
Yeah.
fixer is better internet.
Yes.
Or that, yes.
Yes.
Someone asked earlier that would it be possible to make elevators in
No.
maps?
At the moment,
No?
no. If it was possible, I would have done it already.
Working
Uh,
elevators?
but no, it's not possible at the moment. I would want to have some kind of vertical movement, be it elevators or ladders or stuff like this. But at the moment, currently, technically not possible. So maybe in the future it would be cool. But at the moment, no.
Yeah, NGL.
And
Please nerf Vector.
Vector?
I have.
Why?
Is it strong at the moment? I don't think
like-
it really needs a nerf at the moment.
Oh. It's like weak high fire rate, right? So I don't
Yeah.
I don't see it as a big problem. It's quite expensive for a SMG as well.
Yeah. Oh wow. Okay. Now the questions are flowing in.
Sorry, Warren. You almost had me.
That's all right. How low are you?
30.
HP. Ah, it's not
Yes.
almost.
Bro, it's one bullet away from most guns.
People always say HP after they get killed, and I always say yes, happy.
NGL.
NGL.
What? I completely missed the joke.
It wasn't a joke. So
not a
like
joke.
after like let's say I kill an enemy, they say HP, and I said yes, happy.
So you're happy because you didn't
'Cause I got-
get killed?
No, because I got the
Yes.
kill. I'm saying the enemy team says HP to me.
Yeah, I understood. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
I always say 100 even though if I'm 1 HP.
You liar.
Let's go. We can do it. Come on, come on.
Ooh,
We can do it. Clutch.
this is tough. And the stream.
Oh, the humiliation.
As I was saying, like everybody can on stream can see this, so you can stream snipe pretty
Too
much.
funny.
So
Yeah, yeah.
hey, it was close. It was close.
We
What-
did it, y'all.
It's Warren's team. Warren's team won.
Good job, Warren.
See,
Thank
Damn
you
it.
so much.
yes.
Had to put my carry pants on, but
I
Okay.
can close the room, Wati.
Thank you.
From now on, I'm not gonna answer to any questions that you guys spam like every 2 seconds.
Yeah, that doesn't make him HP.
Yes.
NGL.
Doesn't
Yeah.
make me
Yeah.
100.
Yes. Let's do a giveaway now, and then after the giveaway, we'll jump into the death match on division.
I guess yes. One name again.
Yes.
All right. So people, you know what to do. Type
oh,
your.
more giveaways.
Yeah, we pick one name again. So everyone, type your in-game name without IGN, just your actual in-game name in the chat.
Oh, can I
And
show something real
each-
fast as you're doing this?
You can
Yes?
show some. You can show something.
Yes, you
real
can.
fast, yes.
Type your IGN exactly how it's spelled in the game, and remember this doesn't get sent right away. We are on the stream, so we can't
Yes.
send it right now. So please wait for UPS or FedEx to give you a tracking number, and you'll be able to find your case in your inbox, not in your account soon. So I'll show this really fast. This is from the upcoming Critical Pass, and you
Pick
can take a
random
look
name in the meantime.
really fast. Boom. Upcoming Critical Pass, and boom. There you go. And we'll do probably one more sneak peek before we end the stream.
I got my pick.
Yeah?
Yes.
I am ready.
Ready here. Can I go
Nice.
first? I
Sure.
went with
Yeah.
the scroll up and whatever the mouse pointer was resting on when I stopped scrolling up, and it was
Good method.
underscore Houston. So underscore Houston wins a case.
Okay. Congratulations, Houston.
Alright, I think Nigel should continue because you're the next in line.
Okay. So I from the same true only method, and this time around it was CuteXY who was the lucky one. So congratulations, and I guess yeah, Marco, you can go ahead.
Alright, so mine is Ender Owlness. Congratulations.
Okay, my pick would be Neo. Neeyo. Congratulations.
Or he's not the one.
No,
Oh.
not the one, but it would be cool. Okay,
Oh man.
let me get the code for you guys. And Warren, I can
Imagine working with these guys every day.
yeah, it's awesome. NGL.
And yeah,
Aren't you HP?
I'm HP all day.
Yeah. Okay. There you go. Warren, would you do the honors as well? And if you did play in the last game, please try to give other people a spot to jump into the game. So, if you did play in the
I
division,
am in the division deathmatch. The room code is M as in Matt, T as in Thomas, R as in Rodrigo, R as in Rodrigo, C as in Carl with a C. The password is all lowercase Warren.
Sheesh, Warren. Password or your name? I'm kidding.
That's Mark Thomas Rodrigo Carl with a C.
Yes, I want to make sure everyone knows that Warren's joining us today. So that's password is Warren.
Shoot.
All right.
Okay, so this is a regular deathmatch. I'll restart as when everybody gets into the game.
Okay, so someone already asked, are you picking the names for a giveaway from YouTube or Twitch? And I guess
Everything.
it depends. It really depends on a person here. So Warren at least is watching Twitch chat. Nigel is watching, I assume, Twitch and YouTube.
I think
Yes.
the easiest answer is we're watching all the chats. Yes.
Okay.
That's the easiest answer to answer without you talking about all these different chats.
Okay. Yeah. So you do have an equal chance of winning from each platform, I would say.
Equal chance, maybe not. I think everybody has Twitch chat open, so you have a slight better chance on Twitch. Yes.
I thought we weren't supposed to say that.
So jump on Twitch.
Yeah, but the giveaway is currently over, so no need to spam the names anymore. You can post your questions if you have any. I will read the most of the questions, and if there are questions for Warren, you can ask questions from him. If you have questions for Nigel, I can read your questions for those guys, and any maybe esports or community related questions would be for me, and I guess everything is for Wati since he's the host.
And I kicked a few people. Don't rejoin. So I already kicked some people. You already had your spot, and you can join in the next live stream. Unfortunately, I don't remember who else were in the game, but.
Yeah, please give other people a chance to get in.
Do you know if I have to do something to collect the case, or will it automatically come to my account? So if you did win a giveaway, and assuming that you did write your name correctly, we will send the cases to you, most likely in within 3 days.
Work days.
Yes. Mako, how are you doing? I'm doing good, actually. I'm a bit hungry, but otherwise good.
I'm a bit hungry.
Oh my lord. When is the new critical pass? Soon.
Oh, told you. Any when question? The answer is soon.
Yes.
Oh, the freeze time.
I really wanted to play, but it says the server is not found for me, and I'm on beta. Make sure that you are on beta and that you wrote the room code correctly, because, well, they definitely are playing in beta, so
Yes.
no question about that.
You have one more chance. I think we have time for one more deathmatch at least. That's just like a danger zone on the right side, especially with 8 players at each side. Man.
Chaos. Controlled chaos.
Yes.
There's a question for Warren here. Warren, tell Nigel's secret to being so attractive.
He drinks
What?
8 glasses of water a day. Nigel does.
8 glasses of water.
And he has a consistent sleep schedule. And he moisturizes.
Oh.
He uses a non-comedogenic moisturizer on his face. Drinks 8 glasses of water a day. And he sleeps well.
Oh. What is sleep?
That was almost right. Yes.
I close enough to the microphone. I have a cat on my lap, so I sat really far back.
Mako, what you eat for breakfast today? Looking fresh today. I have not even ate breakfast today. So there's that.
In the game, Jail says, "Can I be a developer?" He'd like to be a developer for Critical Ops.
If you work it for the game, then you can be a developer.
Oof. If you want to
There-
learn more
there's a-
about the company and apply, then you look at the website and apply for a job.
Yeah. There's a like a counter proposal for Warren's beauty guide. So Avery wrote in the chat, "How to be attractive like Nigel? Don't sleep, drink mango iced tea, work all day, and don't be good in critical ops."
I'm the best
Oh, burn.
professional.
How old are you, Mako?
Secretly 50.
Secretly 50. It's not a secret anymore.
Yes.
NGL.
NGL. HP.
Heck, yes.
What program do you use for 3D modeling?
MS Paint?
What?
There's different programs for that. The most common in open source, aka free software right now is Blender. I don't use Blender myself, but there's, for example, packages like Autodesk Maya, 3D Studio Max, Cinema 4D. There's a bunch of different packages, so.
Yeah. Are you thinking to get critical ops on computers? So I guess you're asking if we're making a PC version of critical ops. No, we're not. Mako, what's your favorite skin in the game? Actually, I'll like to ask this from all of you. What are your guys' favorite skins in game? Like, I'm asking you guys, like Warren, Nigel, and Waddy.
Blue Koi. AK.
My
Koi?
favorite skins are the ones that I made, so I'm biased.
My favorite knife is the kukri. My favorite skins are variations of the kukri knife skins. I like the maritime blue kukri. Am I pronouncing that right? Kukri? Kukri?
Kukri.
And there was one from a Lucky Spin that has an eyeball in the middle of it.
I don't remember which one that was, but yeah.
You don't recall?
Besides that,
Do you recall? Not long ago.
Long ago?
Yeah.
every gun has the same tier 2 or tier 3 skin that I really love, and it's the leopard skins. I'm not sure their title, but there's like an orange leopard skin and a pink leopard skin. They're lower tiered skins that I think every gun has, and those are my favorites as well.
40 seconds.
My favorite skins are the literally completely forgot the name, but the ones that look like realistic old like Wild West skins.
Yeah.
What are they called? There's one for a revolver, there's one for a shotgun. But it's not like a Wild West, it's like if you're wearing a Wild West and there was a really, really rich sheriff he would have those skins.
Ah,
What's the name of it? I completely forgot. I can't remember. I hope everyone knows. Ivory, yes. Ivory is the one that I'm talking about.
GG.
GG's. I will close the room.
Yeah, let me read off the names real fast because I don't think I was able to read the names earlier.
Sure.
But
Someone
Doc Martens, Kazuya, Lord Meebo. Oh, I guess if you're leaving, sorry. Nanashi, MTS, Grief, and Andra. So that was easy. All right. Okay.
GG.
I guess there's a question for Nigel here that I do not want to miss. How do you get to be part of PTB? PTP.
It's very selective, so it's you can't apply for it. Basically, it's invite only, and it's based on, like, of course, if you're already part of the community, then your odds are higher. But unlike other programs that we may have had before, for which you can apply for, this is different. This is a very selective process and invite only.
Yep. Okay, we're gonna do one more giveaway right now before, and then one more game, and then we're gonna say goodbyes. So this last giveaway is going to be let's do a summer case. So one summer case each person. So
Ooh, summer case.
yeah.
Nice.
So last chance for summer. You have 6 days left for this event. If you haven't checked it out, make sure you do.
This is
But-
your last chance for summer right now.
Yes. Type in your IGN
So sad.
exactly how it's spelled.
Yes, IGN's people type your in-game name. Without IGN, just type your in-game name full. And I guess I will do my my method once again.
Okay, Warren.
Just one.
What weapon? This next death match. What weapon does everybody have to only use?
Deagles only.
Ooh,
Definitely. Definitely Deagles only.
Let's do that.
I think the most fun single weapon death matches are either Deagle or MR96 or
Ooh.
actually TRGs. I think TRGs are really fun for single weapon
Ooh.
death match.
So okay, how about would you want to have TRG and Digo or TRG and MR?
TRG and MR.
Okay, there you go. Let's go. Okay, it's gonna be on Division again.
All right. Does everyone have their picks?
Yeah.
Warren,
will
do you
soon.
want to start?
I was gonna hold up my cat, but she just ran off. But Slinky and I chose the Phoenix.
Congrats. I guess I will go next then. The one that I picked was Glitching Ninja, so congratulations, Glitching Ninja.
My pick is Mr. D Cool.
Say peak. Okay.
What?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. Congratulations, Mr. Cool. Then we'll do one more.
What's so funny about it? I don't
Nothing.
understand.
Never mind. Okay. Last person for this giveaway, one summer case is going to be Sweet Cola.
I prefer
Okay.
them unsweet.
Yes. Okay, we have the room ready. Warren, please join and do the honors again. Summer case.
All right, I'm loading. The room code is O as in orange, W as in Warren, D as in Dr. Pepper, just Doctor, actually. S as in Scott, and C as in Carl with a C. That's OWDSC. The password is lowercase NGL, like not gonna lie,
I thought it was Nigel.
Nigel.
or like Nigel.
Okay, again, like we said before, if you did play, please give other people a chance to jump on as well and show off their awesome skills on stream. Or, you know, just have their chance to come at us, bro. And again, if you didn't get into this game, feel free to talk to Mako here, ask some questions, and we can talk a little bit before we end the stream soon.
Yes, you can ask pretty much anything. We have already talked here about how pretty Nigel is, and that's kind of about it. So I would rather talk about something else right now.
Wait, did I not have? Okay, I just need to select the weapons.
Oh, I don't have a weapon. Do you want me to fix that?
Someone.
No, I just need to pick it when we restart. It's fine.
Someone asked here. Now that the whole, what's it called?
COVID situation.
Yes, but I wanted